Good morning, everyone. That's right, I'm gonna do a talking video today. Typically, I post my workout videos. You guys see those, but I don't say a lot. I don't talk a lot when I'm training, just add some music to it. And that's what I'm doing, I'm training. But I wanted to talk a little bit about things I had to learn with age. Off and on, working out and doing all this stuff when I was younger. Still a lot of confusion out there on how to make things work for you. You watch a lot of YouTube videos on your training, eating, drugs, whatever it is you take. And I had to learn, you got to sort through all the confusion, right? Because who are they talking to? Are they talking to these young guys that are trying to get big? I'm 53 years old. That's not what I wanted to talk about, or what I'm trying to do in my 50s. As someone that's kind of been out of shape and back in shape and out of shape and back in shape, I'm probably in the best looking condition. I'm not going to say cardio. I'm not going to tell anyone that, physically I can run faster than I used to. I can jump higher than I used to. I can do all these things that I used to do better now. But the main thing I had to learn is how to eat, right? And don't get me wrong. I have a stack. I think it's a hell of a stack that I do. Nothing illegal. Doctor prescribed. Testosterone, 200 milligrams a week. Did the blood work. Testosterone was low. Went to the doctors. On 200 milligrams per week. Not nearly the amount that a lot of other people take, right? Some people take a lot of steroids. I mean, a lot. And I don't. Or testosterone. I don't. I do exactly what I'm prescribed by the doctor. 200 milligrams. And retatrutide. You can get retatrutide if you feel a little overweight. I didn't want a GLP-1. I didn't want a GLP-2. None of that other stuff. I went straight for Retta. That was what the doctor suggested for me, and that's what I took. And I went from right at 200 pounds. Fluctuated between 198, 200. Now to about 184 last time I was on the scale. I really don't get on the scale a lot. I'm judging what I'm doing by my look in the mirror, right? I don't jump on scales every day to see if I'm losing weight. My wife noticed it first. You're losing weight. I'm sitting there thinking, no, I'm not. So first couple of weeks, yeah, you check the scale. But Retta worked over time. It wasn't one of these fast, I lost a lot of weight all at one time. Because it didn't work that way. 10 weeks, it took me to drop that amount of weight. And people said, well, that's a lot of weight in 10 weeks. But it didn't feel like, it didn't drag me down. Doing the testosterone along with the Retta, my energy levels stayed up. My want to go to the gym. I have cut back cardio just because of time, right? I've put more into working out and doing a lot less cardio, which I need to get back onto my cardio because that's overall health. I do some vintage muscle stuff. You can buy it. It's legal. There's nothing illegal about it. Anybody can buy it. Right now I'm stacking a wind test with a rad mass. People say, well, that's kind of conflicting. One builds you bigger, it's supposed to make you bigger, maybe retains a little more water, and then you got wind test, which is more of a dry gains cut type thing. Well, it's kind of, I don't know, is it working to go with the testosterone? Maybe. I don't want to stick a bunch of needles, and you can look around and there's always something for sale. Steroids, SARMs, and I've taken SARMs in the past. I took LGD 4033. I'm not going to tell anyone I didn't. I took Ostarine. Ostarine much milder. Both gave me good results. Two different results. Depends on what you're looking for. For me, LGD worked better, and it's a stronger SARM, and it should, is what people tell you. It should work better. I don't know. You're not supposed to take them. That's all I can tell you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to take them. I don't take them right now. Would I ever take them again? Maybe. I've thought about it. But my progress is going so good on what I'm doing right now. Why change up, right? If something's working, you don't change it. It's when it's not working. So not working would be, I'm not feeling better. I'm not getting better. My workouts aren't getting better. I've also had to drop weights, man. Shoulders. I have a lot of shoulder pain sometimes, and a lot of it is my fault. I don't stretch. I don't know why. My time is limited. I feel like I get in the gym. I mean, I do warm-up sets, and I'll do progressive overloads where I start lower and get a little higher. But I've also hurt myself a couple times going too high, thinking, oh, grab those 75s or 80s over there and do some flat bench dumbbell presses. My shoulders do not like it. It angers my shoulders sure shit. And people are going to tell me, well, you're doing it wrong. I understand that. Maybe I am doing it wrong. I'm not a form king when it comes to working out. I'm not. Although I am thinking about going to school and become a personal trainer and a nutritionist. Something I'm very different than what I've done in my life. I'm a construction worker. I am. I was a NASCAR guy, worked on pit crews. Now I'm a construction worker. And I'm really thinking about starting my own supplement line that is directed towards everyday workers like construction workers, people that are out working hard, landscapers, people that really need hydration and good stuff. But like I was saying in the beginning of the video, I had to learn to eat, man. You know, a lot of people say to build muscle, you got to eat 10 times a day and you should be doing this and you should be doing that. I don't eat 10 times a day. I probably eat what you would say some substantial food or something that's good for you 4 to 5 times a day. I just want to make sure my protein, and yes, I use protein powders and protein shakes, matches my weight. Probably a little over. Some days I'm probably a little short, which I need to get out of the habit of shortening myself the protein. My theory is 1 gram of protein per pound. Some people say you can get away with a little less, you can do more. If I'm doing 200 grams of protein a day, I think that's sustainable for my size. Any more, maybe I put on too much weight. You know, you get trapped in your brain, you want to get bigger, grow muscle, get bigger, grow muscle. But then at what age do you realize, well, I cannot maintain that size and that muscle. When you're in your 50s, it's hard to maintain that. And if you're busy and you can't get to the gyms and you can't work out like you want to and you still stay on that protein, you're gonna gain weight, but it may not be the way you want to. So, I mean, cottage cheese and boiled eggs for breakfast. Maybe a couple cottage cheese, 2 boiled eggs. It's my breakfast mainly. And everybody says, well, I don't know. If you don't like cottage cheese, find something that you do like. Decent lunch, maybe chicken and rice or some roast and rice, beef and rice. Yeah, I do eat a lot of rice, but in a cup. It's basically, I buy the microwavable cups, easy to measure, don't have to have a scale, or a bowl in the bag and you split it in half. And you end up with about a cup and a half of rice. And then some kind of protein meat. Something that doesn't fill you up too much that you're getting that afternoon like lag and you're tired. So that's where I kind of try to maintain. And then I eat a decent dinner. Throughout the day, if I get hungry, I drink a protein shake. At night, my wife and I got her own protein. She has some health issues. How do I keep someone that can't eat, that has health issues, healthy? I put my wife on protein. I really did. She said she drinks her protein shake. She loves them. Now I drink whey proteins and stuff like that. She's on the plant-based stuff, but that's what she likes. Keeps her healthy. Her appetite is just not what it was at one time, and she just can't eat like that. Medications and stuff make her nauseous and stuff, so she can drink the protein shakes. Yogurt, maybe some yogurt at night. Popcorn is kind of my go-to snack at night. Maybe I'll eat a bag of popcorn or something like that. But I had to learn to eat. And I don't think anything else I would have done other than Retta would have helped me learn to eat, because Retta controls your appetite. You get hungry, but a small amount fills you up. And as long as you're getting your macros in that small amount, you're fine, right? When you get hungry again, 3-4 hours. I try to time it out 2.5 to 3 hours to eat something, a banana, drink a protein shake, eat a banana. I like bananas, rice cakes prior to going to the gym, some fast moving carbs. I also use carb powder in my intra workout. I drink that as I'm working out, mixed with some EAAs, amino acids. Like the flavor, drink it. I don't think regular water. A lot of people drink regular water in the gym. I don't. I like, especially on my big days, like legs, back, chest. I like the carb powder in there. Just kind of pushes you through that workout, keeps the energy flowing. Not all at once. You get all those carbs. You're using them. You're burning them and using them through your workout. So that's why I do that. Do I take a pre-workout? Yes, non-stim. I can't handle the shit crawling in my head. High stem workout, and then it restricts your blood flow. You're trying to get pumps in the gym. You got your blood flow restricted by using this high stem stuff, this high caffeine stuff. I don't like caffeine jitters. I don't like caffeine crashes. So I don't use that. I use more pump related pre-workouts. Carnitine I'll drink throughout the day. Maybe mix a little bit with water here and there. But other than that, man, it's not that crazy to get back in shape. It's not that crazy to gain muscle and lose weight. I think people get so focused on diets because that's what you were taught. The food sellers are trying to sell you something. These pills, diet pills, everybody's trying to sell you something. If I had advice to anybody, go get your blood work done. Go to the doctor, talk to them about retatrutide. It doesn't eat your muscle. You can still hold your muscle while losing weight. But do it the safe way. Go to the doctor, get it prescribed. Follow the path that it tells you to. You start on very low doses and you build up to your regular dose. And that's just my safe advice for people. If you really want to get back in shape, if you want to lose some weight, you want to have some energy throughout the day, especially the older you get. That's just kind of what I do. You guys can try it, see if you like it. Maybe it works for you, maybe it don't. You find something else you like. Just post comments. If you have you think there's another plan out there I could use that works better, hey, drop it in the comment, let me know. I don't know everything. We just go through life and learn, right? Every day should be something new and something we learn. But until we talk again, y'all have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Peace.